The impeachment grounds are three in this case. One of them, on which the members of the county assembly based their impeachment, is on the gross violation of the Constitution. In the motion for the impeachment, the MCAs say that the governor illegally revoked the appointment of CPA Virginia Kawira Miriti as the CEO of the Meru County Public Service Board without a vote of not less than 75 of all members of the county assembly, in usurpation of the powers of the county assembly. And according to the motion on the impeachment by the county assembly, this is contrary to sections 58, subsection 4 and 5, and section 59, subsection A of the County Government Act. In regards to the gross violation of the Constitution and other laws, the MCAs also say that the governor failed in the appointment of the chairpersons of the Meru County Revenue Board. The governor refused to implement the recommendations and the resolutions of the county assembly, requiring the governor to dismiss the county secretary. This is Dr. Kiambi Atheru Dhambura, and the chief of staff, Mr. Harrison Gatobu, from the office for gross violation of the Constitution and other laws. The MCAs further state in this particular impeachment that they got evidence of the governor's engagement, connivance, as well as complicity in the proceeding of gross violation of the Constitution and the laws to be found in the letter regarding the illegal revocation of the appointment of the secretary, and that is the CEO of the Meru County Assembly. And charge number 2 on gross misconduct, which the members of the County Assembly based the impeachment on. The MCAs alleged that the governor engaged in gross misconduct by deliberately and knowingly misleading the public by giving false information that 86 million shillings had been raised through pay bill number. This is an equity number established under Daniel Muthiani alias Sniper. Our dear viewer, Sniper is a blogger from Meru County who died under mysterious circumstances. And the County Assembly of Meru alleged that the governor misled the public that 86 million shillings had been collected in regards to the monies to assist the family in matters sending off their kin. Well, the correct position is that only partly 286,000 Kenya shillings had been raised. According to MCAs, this was violating the moral and ethical requirements expected of state officers. And this equally is in contravention with Section 19 of the Public Officers Ethics Act and Section 29 on matters leadership and integrity. In regards to this case or charge, the MCAs have presented evidence before the House or are set to adduce this evidence before the House. Remember, this matter is being heard by the Senate plenary. This evidence is in regards to video recordings presented through a flash disk that the bank statement indeed show the collection at 286,000 shillings and not 86 million shillings. On charge number 3, on the basis for the impeachment, is on the abuse of office. The members of the County Assembly of Meru are accusing Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza for having engaged in acts and omissions which singularly and collectively amount to abuse of office and gross violation, among others. This is gross violation of Articles 10, 73, Article 201, Article 223, and Article 232 of the Constitution on matters of leadership and integrity, and as well as Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. On the charge number 3 on abuse of office, the members of the County Assembly of Meru say in their impeachment that the governor abused the office on the following grounds: that there was irregular payment of emergency call allowances to 161 doctors and medical officers using wrong rates, leading to excessive payment of 74 million shillings. And according to the members of the County Assembly, this is in contravention of Section 45, subsection 2, and Section 46 of Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act, as well as Sections 11 and Section 15 of the Public Service Ethics Act, and as well as in contravention of the Leadership and Integrity Act. Our dear viewers, an extra 10 minutes has been allocated yet again this morning by the Speaker to allow the senators to make their way into the chamber this morning. Remember, the House will today and tomorrow hear and determine the matter facing the Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza, who is facing impeachment charges after the County Assembly of Meru voted to impeach the governor for the 5th time. The governor having been impeached for 5 times. This is, however, the third time that the impeachment has found its way to the Senate. The House, last week, convened another special sitting after the clerk of the Meru County Assembly and the Speaker wrote to the Speaker of the Senate in regards to the resolution to impeach Governor Mwangaza. The House sat and was deliberating on whether to form an 11-member select committee or whether to hear the matter in plenary. Lastly, the plenary carried the day, and that is why we have the House sitting today and tomorrow to hear and determine the matter. And as to whether the governor for Meru, Governor Kawira Mwangaza, will be saved for a record that time by the Senate, this remains a matter of wait and see, as the senators will be counting on the evidence adduced before the House by the defense as well as the prosecution side. On charge number 3, on which the members of the County Assembly impeached Governor Kawira Mwangaza, is on the charge on abuse of office. And in the annexes in this charge is that Governor Kawira Mwangaza oversaw a county that used manual payroll to pay personnel emoluments amounting to Kenya shillings 102 million shillings. This is being 3.1% of personnel emolument costs. And according to the members of the County Assembly, this is contrary to Section 6(7) of the County Financing Act and Reporting Manual. The County Assembly is also accusing the county governor of employing a bloated workforce of at least 111 personnel. These are staff in the office of the governor, and thus contributing to an increase in the wage bill by more than 500 million shillings and an excess wage bill that is 49% of the annual revenue collected far beyond the 35% limit that is set by Section 25, subsection 1A and B of the Public Finance Management Regulations of 2015. The governor is also being accused of paying Kiambi Christus Manyara, this is a public communications officer in the office of the governor, his full salary and benefits, which in remand, and this is despite being accused of murder. This is pursuant to Section 4.2 of the Public Service Commission, a discipline manual that guides the public service. Further evidence will be adduced to the Senate in regards to the governor's engagement, convenience, as well as complicity in matters abuse of office and the proceeding of gross violation of the above cited provisions of the law. Among other issues is the report of the Auditor General on the County Executive of Meru for the year ended 30th of June 2023. The other evidence will be heavily on the report of the Controller of Budget on the county government's budget's implementation review report for the 9 months of the financial year 2023-2024, dated April 2024. Payslips that has been put as exhibits, and the Public Service Discipline Manual for the public service. A charge sheet at Kiambu High Court on criminal case number E001 of 2024. This is the communications personnel who was being paid a full amount and benefits while they were facing murder charges. And finally, the documents relating to the appointment of Vincent Muthiri Kirimi in the office of the governor. Which members of the county assembly say was in contravention of the law. According to the order of this particular matter, is that the House will be proceeding for a closed session, popularly known as Akamukonji at the Senate, where the House will be deliberating on how the matter will be heard this morning. And majorly, today we'll be having the members of the County Assembly and their council